What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. We got Team of the Week 3 today. Kind of a lackluster Team of the Week. I feel like they left out, a few players, like an Ndombele, maybe a Quincy Promes, those kind of players. I feel like they left them out today. Nonetheless, we're going to get into the video here. We got TR on the line. We're going to bring him in here shortly. We will get the video going for you guys. We're going to talk about, again, players that we really like, players that we'll tell you guys to stay away from, not too interested, high budget, low budget, investing, flipping, trading, all that good stuff is going to be in this video. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here, tick the bell for notifications for when my videos go live for you guys. Also, make sure you guys jump in the description section, follow Mr. TR on Twitter, jump in his Twitch streams when he streams, and yeah, without further ado, let's jump into Team of the Week 3. Let's get TR on the line. So we'll start on the bench. Mr. Roderick from, don't tell me, Montenegro. I never would have guessed that.
I would have said Albania, but I'm not sure then.
Roderick, discard in form. I'm not going to pick one up. If you want to pick one up and store it in your club, he might hit 12 at some point, might hit 15 at some point, but it's, again, you got a long-term hold.
I think if you check like the whole bench warmers, I think there's only like 3 people I would really pick up. It's like Watkins, it's Doherty, and it's Lafont.
Yeah.
Because first of all, Watkins is English, Doherty is Premier League, and Lafont is League 1. The rest is all discard, and it's probably all gonna stay discard.
Yeah.
Really gonna rise quickly is Slimani simply because of his league, so he will be easy to link in future SBCs, but
yeah,
I don't really see still SBC folders, so you can still buy one of each if you have really, really high budget and just store them in the club for a few weeks.
Yeah, usually
and 1, 2, 3 method. So
yeah, exactly. Usually, what I do with the team of the week is I will go through the reserves and with my reward money. So like, usually at the very worst, I'll finish gold 3 in Foot Champions. I'll take that 30,000 coins and I'll take 10 or maybe 20 of it and just pick up a couple discard informs and store them in your club. So like you said, Doherty, you could get Watkins, and I like Slimani a little bit. I like Lafont a little bit as well. I feel like Lafont being French from League One gives a strong. Oh, is he? Yeah, he's from League. I always mess up that.
It's from League One.
I always mess up that team. I always think that team's in like the freaking in the Spanish league or something like that. But anyway, but I like those ones. So Lafont would be a perfect link to a French league player. So like he'd be all right for SBCs. But like just pick up one of them, toss it in your club, let it sit. A month or 2 from now, check his price. You might make 5-10K. That's the best way to do this investing. Take a little bit of the money that you're getting from your reward influx of coin. Take that money and reinvest it into something that has potential to rise for you guys. That's basically all you can do. So those 3. What was the 4th one that you said?
I said Watkins, I said Doherty, I said Lafont, and then after that I said a bit of Slimani because
that's right.
His league.
That's right. Yeah. So those 4, maybe look at those 4. You might be able to pick. Like this past week, I can show you guys here. I went on to the transfer market and I picked up a couple of these discard infos. I think I picked up a Caputo. I picked them up on bid at 9.9, so that's as discard as they come. So like if you guys have an opportunity, go on the market, toss a couple bids at 9.9, see if you can pick one of them up. It might work out for you guys, just like it kind of worked out for me. Store it in your club, let it sit for a month, and you should be all good. So you want to jump into the starting 11 now that we kind of ran through the bench there?
Say one more thing about the bench. Last week we have pointed out the difference between passive investments. Everyone on this bench is going to be passive. Every single one of them.
Definitely. I mean,
some passive investments and some passive income. You should definitely look at those.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say about it.
The only one I would say that you might be able to do a little bit more active as far as is Doherty, just because he's a right back from the Premier League. The only other special right back from the Premier League is Aurier, and as he gets a little bit more rare, his price is going to rise a little bit more quicker, just because he's Team of the Week 1. Doherty being Team of the Week 3 is going to be a little bit more supplied, which means that his price will start low and then follow that trend, but just because he is the only other special Premier League right back. That's what I would
agree.
Comment there. So jumping in the starting 11, they got the goalkeeper here, Strakosha, if I was saying that right.
Akosha. I've seen him play in a summary of his game, and he was fucking amazing.
That's great, man.
Let me talk again.
Yeah, I like it.
So
84 rated. If you can pick him under 15, under 14, I like it. He'll rise. He's got League One. He's an 84 rated goalkeeper. I think he might go lower. He might even go lower, just the way the informs have been trending this year. The 84s have been hovering around that, 12 to 13K. If you see him around that, I'd say pick him up. He will hit 17, maybe a week or two out of packs.
that's what I was always also thinking. The same with Santi Cazorla and Oyarza are pretty low as well. They're both Spanish from La Liga, so it's a strong link,
Yeah.
and they're both pretty discard. So you
Yep.
could probably pick some up for like 11K, maybe even less.
Yeah. So just keep an eye on that. Working
not
your way through the week. Look at those three. You got the keeper, and especially those two. Those were the big ones that I was liking a lot. The left wing, especially, just being that outside position, Spanish and in La Liga. It's going to give you that strong link in an SBC solution, which is very desirable. Plus, he's on the outskirts, so you can build it around something totally different, which is nice as well. Oh,
I agree.
I'll let you go in on your boy Daily there.
Yeah, indeed. But that's a podcast. Also, he might even get a bit cheaper and maybe even investable. But you have to get him at like 12, 13K. And this might happen when the rewards are live. But for my video, it's getting posted after the rewards, and Tow's video is getting posted before the rewards. So for my channel, it's not really that effective, but for Tow's channel, it definitely is. So if you're watching via Tow's channel, keep an eye on Zapata because he might be a bit lower.
Yeah, I could see him. I could see
now,
him dropping right out of the gate. He'll be a little lower, probably like 3 hours.
I will definitely move on to Ndidi because am I getting treated right here, man? There's the City players. Oh, it's amazing. It's sad that Vardy didn't get one, but I'm still happy with Ndidi. I think he's a bit 70K would be like okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm definitely a team player.
Yeah, I'm looking at this card and I'm not even thinking about like investing or flipping or anything. I'm already looking at this card going, how can I fit him into my team? Because he's looking pretty OP. 6 foot, medium high, 4-star weak foot, 86 defending, 85 physical, 74 pace with the 72 acceleration and 75 sprint speed. That's looking like a pretty nasty CDM for the weekend league. So maybe pick
him a shadow and you're done.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So yeah, I really like Ndidi, especially based on the fact that if you can pick him up a couple hours after rewards, I feel like that's going to be a little bit more of a lower point, and leading into Friday, he's going to peak a lot more because, I mean, I'm not a competitive FIFA player by any word of the means, but I'm looking at that card as helping me become more competitive. So if you have a higher tier player that's looking at this player, then everyone's going to be looking at this player, especially as a cheaper solution. So he'll start off cheap, and I think he'll rise a lot.
I think he will as well. I also look at Kai Havertz. In my opinion, he's so overpriced.
Yeah, he's I mean, he does have the 4-star, which is good. The medium, I'm not a big fan of. I need a high medium for that cam position, preferably maybe a high. A medium, I just feel like they're floating out in space. His traits are.
But I don't really think that his stats are worth 240K, man. I don't really think so.
No,
I mean, 67 physical.
Yeah. Like I think that he needs and there's too many his stats are good, but they're not great, and to make them great, a chemistry style can't take over. I think it's just the hype, honest to God. The fact that he had a team of the season last year that was so good, I think that's carrying through to this year, and a lot of people are even picking him up. Even if you looked at his gold card a couple of weeks ago, his gold card was up over 35-40K, and I don't think his gold card's worth that much money. You know what I mean?
Me, man.
But he'll be an interesting one. I think if you can pick him up a little bit, if you could pick him up around 170, if he goes there. If you get him 170, I like that buy just based on the fact that I think he'll hit 210, 220 out of packs on next weekend's weekend league. I think that you'll see him a lot this weekend league just because of the hype around him, and I feel like he'll be okay for most people. So a lot of people will try to pick him up next week, so that hype will carry through.
Yeah, I think so. So I think we have Mahrez, Golovin, Blind, and Sané left.
Yeah.
So Vin and Sané, since those are a bit of the lower guys.
Yeah.
First of all, Golovin. I've just seen I didn't just see it, but I've seen the tweet of Donk. He said like Golovin, FIFA 19, one wants to watch, 0 informs Golovin, FIFA 20, 0 inform 15 week 3. It's so unlucky, man.
Yeah, I know, right? He's not a bad looking
Really
card either
overpriced.
though. It's not a bad looking card for a
I think
box
it's
to box.
really overpriced now.
Oh, is he? I haven't looked at the prices to be honest with you. Let's have. Oh, I mean, for Golovin, he's like 25K.
Yeah, 25K.
That's not bad. I think you get him under. I think if you get him at 17, that's a buy for me. He's
17 is okay.
he's a good box to box midfielder. Right? Looking at his stats, he's got good enough stand tackling as well as the good agility and the dribbling and ball control with decent enough passing that you could get away with a good box to box midfielder. You slap an anchor on him. I think I would put on him just to have that box to box midfielder. He can finish if he gets in the position. But yeah, I mean 17K. I like that card. I think Daily Blind. I personally I don't think he's usable. 49 sprint speed on a center back is just lackluster, especially in this FIFA where pace actually makes a difference, and your 53 or your 56 pace doesn't catch Mbappe's this year. So I don't think he's usable. I mean, he's more of a SBC kind of guy. So I mean, if you pick him up around 15, I like it just based on being an 85
15K
rated.
or lower.
Yeah, 15K or lower.
85 rated.
Yep.
Dutch from the Dutch league. Salif, Sané, and Mahrez are left. So Sané 16K, 83 rated, not really that usable of a card. I'd say acceptable.
Yeah, I would say
Over that, I would think 5.
Exactly. I would say investable. You want to pick him up at like 14, maybe 13 if you can get him there. I don't think he'll go lower than 13 just because he's 83 rated. He's in the Bundesliga. He gives you a link to a couple of the Schalke players that are in demand there. So I think if you can get him at 13, go on it. If he's over 14, I wouldn't buy it. It's just I don't think you're going to get the return that you're looking for.
And then looking at Mahrez, I mean, that is pretty much the second best right wing of the Premier League. Because I don't think Bernardo Silva is better, but I think Sterling is better. So
Yeah, I would agree.
Nice outback.
I think with a Hunter that a Hunter Mars is probably the best. I think he would overtake. But I mean, Sterling is very, very good. I've seen him.
He's amazing.
Yeah, so I would say second best. Yeah, I would agree with you there. His stats are really good. I don't think he's worth what he's selling for right now. Like he's selling over 150K, which is not really what I'm looking for.
164.
Yeah, I like Mars at 125 to 135. That's what I would jump on.
Maybe like 130, 140.
Yeah,
I think 125, 130,
maybe
140.
Maybe the internal trader in me is thinking about the tax already and going, okay, take an extra 10K off of that, right? Yeah, so 130, 140 for your team. If you're looking to invest at him, try and get him a little bit lower. Try and get that snipe at the 120, 130 range like I'm talking about. But if you can get him at 130, 140, you will still make a decent amount of profit, and he'll be a good addition to your team for the time being. So I think we covered majority of the players. Yeah, we got them all.
Yeah, I think like we said, at least I said it in my intro. This one's going to be a bit shorter since it's basically just most are SBC folders, so there's not really that much to talk about. So
Yeah.
I think that's actually it indeed.
Sweet boys, that's what we think of the team of the week. That's where we're going to leave it today. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Again, if you did, like it. Subscribe if you're new. Tick the bell for notifications. Come join me on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday to Saturday around 9:30 p.m. UK time. But until next time, as always, peace.